Not everybody wants a sweet breakfast. Some of you looked at that brown sugar caramel and thought, that's a lot. Fair. So let's talk about the other road. Here's the frame, and this is the part worth holding on to. Monkey bread is a dough, plus 3 layers, a fat, a coating, and a sauce. Swap any one of the 3, and you've got a new bread. The dough barely changes at all. Once you see it that way, you stop asking permission and start inventing. First change. Drop the sugar in the dough from 50 grams down to 15. That's enough to feed fermentation and brown the crust, but not enough to taste sweet. You're not removing the sugar, you're demoting it. Second change. The cinnamon sugar and the caramel are gone, completely, which means your butter bath is doing all the work now. It's not a coating anymore, it's the flavor carrier. Garlic goes in there. Herbs go in there. Pepper, paprika, whatever you're building toward. Everything lives in that butter. Third change. Bake at 375 instead of 350. There's no sugar coating to burn, so you can push the heat, and the higher temperature gives you better crust on the exposed pieces. Same internal target, 190. And butter your pan, but skip the sugar dusting. Savory pans release just fine without it. So, 4 that work. Garlic parmesan herb. Melt your butter with 6 cloves of minced garlic, chopped parsley, oregano, and black pepper. Roll the pieces through that, then through grated parmesan. Tuck torn mozzarella between the balls if you want cheese pull. This is the one that converts people. Somebody who swore they only liked the sweet version eats this and goes quiet. Cheddar jalapeno bacon. Garlic butter with smoked paprika, then tuck cubed sharp cheddar, diced jalapeno, and crumbled bacon down into the gaps. Cubes, not shredded. Shredded cheese melts away into nothing. Cubes melt into pockets. That's the whole effect, and it's worth doing right. Pizza pull-apart. Garlic butter and Italian seasoning. Mozzarella cubes and pepperoni tucked between the pieces. Warm marinara on the side for dipping. Kids destroy this one. Set it on a table and walk away, and it's gone. Rosemary, olive oil, and flaky salt. Swap the butter for good olive oil with garlic and fresh rosemary. Then the second it comes out of the pan, finish it with flaky salt and lemon zest. This is the one that goes next to soup on a Sunday. Different bread entirely. And here's where I got reminded of all this. A couple weeks back, one of our bakers had a make-ahead pita stick to the parchment. Ruined. So she pivoted, made an herbed monkey pull-apart instead, and baked it in the lid of her butter dish, because that's what she had. She was already doing this before we ever called it a bake. That's the whole thing right there. You don't need the right pan, or the right week, or permission. You need to be willing to turn a stuck bake into a different one.